Órale, Cholo Trucker, M.A.S movies and shows, and here we got episode number six, número seis of Monsters, the Lau and Eric Menendez story. This episode was probably the coolest of them yet, right? I haven't used that word. I've been saying words like powerful and things of that nature, right? But this one was actually pretty cool. Um, Kind of made me laugh a little bit. Not that it's funny or anything, but this episode, I mean, this show is just done so damn brilliant. Okay. Now, up to episode, well, so everything that was happening, well, or I'm sorry, all the storytelling that happened in episode five, what Eric was saying, um, you got to see some of that in episode six. Now, here's the thing. Episode six actually takes you away from Eric and Lyle, and it focuses on Jose and Kitty and their relationship, their marriage. It showed them when they were young, how they first met, when they got together. Um, it is about them. Lyle and Eric, they're in the episode, but it's not through their eyes. You're not seeing the show, or I'm sorry, you're not seeing this episode through their eyes. Okay. This is through the eyes mainly of Jose, but Kitty as well. This was their time to shine here on episode six. And um, it goes back to see everything through their eyes, right? When Lau and Eric, when they got busted for the robberies, you saw it through Jose's eyes, you saw it through Kitty's eyes, everything that they're going through, the cheating at the college for with Lyle, you got to see you had it was basically the story was being told, but it was almost if Jose and Kitty were telling the story, right? Lyle and Eric were not painted out to be the good guys here. Okay, you were able to see, them being acting like complete privileged brats, which was good to see. Which was good to see. Like I said, I believe both things can be true at once. Um, the relationship between Kitty and Jose and him telling her, like, hey, I don't love you. I never loved you. I basically hate this family. And both of them just kind of saying like how much they just, hate the family and them going to therapy together. Jose opening up a little bit about the abuse. I know I wanted to keep it just within the show. I've said it before that I'm not here to talk about what is true, what is not, what did happen, what really didn't happen. But I mean, I did hear that Jose was molested by his mother. Whether that's true or not, don't know. But let's just stick to the episode. But it does bring that to light. Okay, it does bring that to light. Him being in the music business and signing Menudo. Menudo was huge back then. I remember Menudo when I was a kid, man. Um, just the shamble in the marriage. Kitty knowing that Jose's cheating on her and has another woman, and just her just popping pills and drinking, and you know, Eric and Lyle just being very cold to her, and basically her admitting that she wished she didn't have them. It was like she would blame Eric and Lyle for Jose cheating on her, right? It's like they were an embarrassment, and those two boys, Eric and Lyle, is was destroying their marriage. It's like it's taking Jose away from her. The whole so from episode five, you had Eric talking about AIDS, right? And it's kind of brought to light here on why that is. And what's Kitty, Kitty and why she's so concerned on the whole AIDS thing. And Jose really comes off as a man of legacy. It's like, listen, this name Menendez is going to be remembered. We're going to be powerful. We're going to be strong. We're going to have a legacy. We're going to, be rulers, right? And he was basically just realized, you know what? These boys just aren't the ones to do it. They're just not the ones to do it. I really enjoyed this episode, man. It was a I would say, not the most powerful episode, not the most anything, but it was probably the most entertaining episode. And it was just a different change of pace. Um, because you're seeing it, like I said, through Kitty and Jose's eyes. So I kind of like that. I thought that was really brilliant. And you just kind of push Eric and Lyle away to the side. It's like, okay, we've been hearing from Eric and Lyle. Okay, we've been hearing everything from them. So let's have a change of pace and let's go ahead over here and let's see it from Jose and Kitty's point of view. And Jose at the same time, trying to do damage control with his marriage, with his family, with his name. It was cool to see. It was cool to see. The scene where the way they talk to each other. The way they talk to each other is just so dysfunctional. And by the way, the picture that you see here on the screen, this picture is taken on episode 6. But just the way they talk to each other and everything, it's just so dysfunctional. They cuss to each other, they cuss at each other. It's just a very, very, very dysfunctional family. And she's a broken woman, and he's over there having relationships, not just with women, by the way. In episode 6, it shows him have a relationship with a young man in New York. Um, it's uh it's a whole different way of looking at it. And I'm glad they did that because yeah, you never really get to see it from their point of view. So it was a smart move. Smart move. Really enjoyed it. So this was probably the most entertaining episode, man. Damn, what an awesome show. All right, that's it for episode 6. I will see you guys for episode 7. Cholo Trucker, Moss Movies and Shows. Catch you guys on next one.